Almost all men fall into the same trap, and the worst part is they don't realize it until it's too late, because it's not age that ends up destroying their relationships. It's something much quieter and more dangerous. Have you ever wondered why some men, even after 40 or 50, continue to be attractive, confident, and emotionally desirable, while others simply vanish? It's not money, it's not looks, and it's not luck. It's psychology, and almost no one explains it. And if you don't understand this, you can lose real connections without even realizing why. In this video, I'm going to teach you what changes in a man's mind over time and how that directly impacts his ability to connect, attract, and maintain a relationship. These aren't common tips or pretty phrases. They're uncomfortable but real principles, and the last one is the one most men ignore, and also the one they pay the highest price for. Here's the problem. Many men think that with age they should have everything under control. More experience, more logic, more stability. But in reality, the opposite happens. They become more closed off, more rigid, more difficult to connect with emotionally, and that destroys attraction. Because a woman doesn't connect with your experience, she connects with what she feels when she's with you. You can have your life completely sorted out, but if you don't generate emotions, there's no connection. And that's where most men fail. They believe that maturing means becoming cold. Over time, men stop taking risks, stop showing their true selves, stop feeling intensely. They protect themselves, and although that may seem logical, in relationships, it's a huge mistake. Because emotional connection needs vulnerability, not weakness, vulnerability. The ability to express what you feel, to be present, to not hide behind a mask of control. However, many men over time do the exact opposite. They become predictable, distant, and difficult to understand, and that creates an immediate disconnect. There's something almost no one tells you. Love doesn't sustain itself. It's constantly being built. Many men reach a certain age and think, I don't have to prove anything anymore. And that's where the decline begins. They stop paying attention to the details, they stop listening, they stop observing, and without realizing it, the relationship starts to cool down. Not suddenly, but little by little, like a flame silently dying out. And when they finally react, it's too late. Here's a key point. Attraction in a mature relationship isn't about impressing, but about making someone feel, making them feel tranquility, connection, understanding, but also emotion. Yes, emotion. Because a relationship without emotion becomes routine, and routine ends up killing desire. That's why some older men achieve something that seems impossible. They remain interesting, they remain desired, they remain chosen. Not because they're perfect, but because they continue to generate genuine emotions. Now pay attention to this. It's not about what you say, but about how you make the other person feel when you're present. Your energy, your attention, your way of listening. That's everything. A man who truly understands this doesn't need to try hard to impress, because his mere presence already conveys confidence without arrogance, interest without neediness, and calmness without coldness. And that's extremely rare, which is why he stands out. But here's the most important point. The biggest mistake men make as they get older is ceasing to evolve emotionally. They grow professionally, they grow financially, they grow in experience, but they don't grow in how they love. And that leaves them stagnant, because relationships aren't sustained by logic, they're sustained by connection. And if you don't evolve in that area, everything else loses its value. The truth is simple, but uncomfortable. It's not age that defines your value in a relationship, it's your ability to connect. And that can be trained, learned, and developed. If you understand this, you'll not only improve your relationships, but you'll also completely transform how others perceive you. And believe me, most people never understand it, but you already have an advantage.